Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna show you how you can create a new scan for on-demand classification purposes. Okay, so you're gonna go to purview.microsoft.com, and once you're here, you're gonna get in this dashboard. Make sure you go to Solutions. After Solutions, you want to go to Information Protection right here, and then you're gonna go to Classifiers here, and you will find on-demand classification right here. On-demand classification. You're gonna click on it, and then you're gonna go to this dashboard, and you're gonna click on New Scan. After you click on New Scan, you want to write a name. Let me just put Test Scan 4, and you want to write the description. Make sure the description is useful, so if other partner comes here and sees your scan, can understand fully why did you do this scan. So as this is a test, I'm just gonna copy and paste the name of the scan and in the description. Then you want to click next. Microsoft Purview will validate your scan, and if it's everything okay, it will let you continue. So then we're gonna choose the location we want to scan. So we can choose devices or SharePoint and OneDrive. Okay. If we choose devices, we cannot choose SharePoint and OneDrive. Why? Because these are endpoints and this is cloud. So I think Microsoft has a little not problem, but once you divide the routes here, so you can get two ways. If you want to do the devices way, you can go all the way in devices, or if you want to go to SharePoint and OneDrive. So here, let me scan OneDrive accounts and SharePoint accounts. And here we have some action we can edit, and we can exclude sites if you want to scan a site. Let's say you already scan a site and you want to exclude it here, so you're just gonna type the URL of that site, or maybe you want to scan only specific sites that you know you have sensitive data in. So here you can configure all of this, and same for OneDrive accounts. You can go here and edit, and then you can exclude users and groups, or you can scan just some users and some groups. Here's your choice. Actually, this is up to you. Once you're done, you're gonna click on Next right here, and we can go and check what classifiers are we using. And this is the most important part, because if we go here to edit, we can say, I want to test all classifiers. I've set it up on Purview, or I want to say I want to choose just specific classifiers, I say. So let's say you want to use a scan just for credit cards. So you want to come here, and in specific classifiers, you can say here credit cards, enter, and you can click on credit card numbers, save, and then click on save. So this scan will just go and get all the files that has credit cards on them. What do I recommend? I do recommend nothing. It's really up to you and the scope of your work that you want to do. So you can choose here all classifiers or as specific classifiers depending on your necessities and what you're gonna do. Usually, when we're gonna pay for this service, we choose all classifiers. So we know our Purview SITs has to be correctly set it up, and everything should be working before paying for this service. Okay. Here we can choose a time frame, so we can scan items with a specific time frame. Let's say here I can say, okay, I want to scan all devices that we have in this setup from January 1st of 2025 all the way to December 31st of 2025. So I want to classify all the files where my team and I uploaded to this tenant in this period of time. Or we can just say, okay, I just want to set at a specific day, like let's scan today, started, yeah, January, today's 23rd, put 23rd here, and all the way here to 23rd. Okay, just so these are the files that we upload today. So make sure you fix these dates at the dates you need. And then we have scan teams transcript only. Um, so this is, you can let it off or on. It's up to you and the job you're doing. So I'm just gonna skip this button. Then you can click on next. And after you click on next, there's a quick overview of all the configuration you've set it up. And then you're gonna click on submit and this will start the scan. So after the scan start, there's two steps to on-demand classification goes. So the first step is gonna scan all your files. Well, not scan, but process all your files, if that's the word. And the second step is gonna classify your files. So let me show you here the test 3 I made like 2 hours ago. So as you can see here, the first step is the estimation and how much it will cost you to classify all this data. There is a rounded number of how much cost you this is around 20 bucks, 10,000 foils around that cost, but it can depend on the size of your files and volumetry overall. So right here, you can scroll down and you can see what are you being charged for. So we can see here that in OneDrive in this tenant, we just have 7.35 of cost for scanning these files. But SharePoint here is pretty big. So we have $583 to classify all of these. Okay. So after we are completely agree with this, we can go to the next step that is classification. And if you give me a minute, I'm gonna show you how the second step is is shown for in the dashboard. Let me look for my demo account here. I go to Purview and remember is solutions, information protection. Okay, information protection here and classifiers on demand classification. I've made tests here, so I have pretty good files here. And this scan, I think, is the latest scan I did. I classified the files. Let it load. Okay, yeah, I did classify the file. So once the classification is done, you're gonna see here classification is complete. You can review the matches, blah 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 blah, and then you can see here that here I had 200,000 files, and it scanned 200,000 files. There's like 800 files that didn't scan. I don't know why, and it costs around $500 here. And it shows me all the details we have here. So it shows me the location-wise scan status. So we can see here that we have 100% of scan progress. All the matches that were found with the SITs I have configured before here in this tenant. And it shows me like stats for all these are the SITs and say, hey, in OneDrive you have like 100,000 files with medical and terms conditions. So you can see here an overall activity, and here are the top sites where the on-demand classification found the files. So this is a pretty good dashboard. We also have this tab here, items for review. There are items that the classifier didn't classify for any reason. So it shows up here, and as you can see here, these files are for the first version of FileBooker, the program I showed you in the last video. And these files, they have a more smaller name, are for the latest version of FileBooker. So just a disclaimer, use the latest version of FileBooker. And we can see here the information of the files. Yeah, we can go and classify them or whatever we want to do. We can also go and export this list of files, or we can go and export the overall dashboard here. Just click on export, it will export. So this is how you do an on-demand classification. How do you do estimation and how a classification we'll see if it's complete. So thank you for watching this video. See you on the next.